Sir Keir criticises Tories for failing, and I'm quoting, to realise the possibilities of Brexit. What exactly are those possibilities? Give me two.
Well, first of all, you've seen the ability, I think, to have a more interventionist industrial policy. That's very important to my brief. And I think what we see from the government is a little bit half-hearted. You know, the substantial spending from the government, but what are they trying to get from that? Where's the ambition? Where's the transparency? I mean, they're offering £500 million to the steelworks in Port Talbot to make thousands of people redundant. That's not the kind of policy I want to see the country pursue. And I think when it comes to some of the trade policies, again, in my brief, that a government could use. Look, there's a lot of rhetoric, there's a lot of different deals being put forward, but have we actually seen the UK's export performance improve? Have we seen work with smaller businesses so they can get the potential of that rather than just big political headlines, or frankly, to be honest, trade policy being used as a platform for Liz Truss to become Prime Minister? I think there's some serious things that can be done that the government is too interested perhaps in some of its own headlines, some of the politics of that, rather than meaningful, substantive change.
Goodness me, this is very interesting this morning, Mr. Reynolds. You sound like a born-again Brexit fan, almost Johnson-esque.
I would like to think, Trevor, there's nothing I have in common with Boris Johnson, but I would say, look, I wouldn't change my vote if we had that referendum again or it was happening for the first time now. But you've got to recognise the result is there and you've got to move on. People will feel strongly about it. Of course they do. But when it comes to the need for a proper, stable environment for businesses to succeed, for people to get on, you don't want to live the arguments of the past. You want to move on and look at the potential that is there. And I think Labour has done that. And I think people recognise, even where they're clearly unhappy with how things have gone under the Conservatives, they don't want to live the same arguments again. They want to look to the future.
Okay.
And that is what Labour is doing. I think there's a real potential within that.